Hello, I'm Angela Wamboy and welcome to Capital Online TV News. Here's a look at the day's top stories. Thabo Mbeki, who played an integral role in getting Kenya back on the path to peace following the 2008 post-election violence, says he is happy with the cooperation that he's receiving this time around. The former South African president, who is leading the African Union election observation mission to Kenya, only this morning met with Acting Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i to receive a brief on the security apparatus preparations. Yesterday, he met the Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission, President Uhuru Kenyatta, and Chief Justice David Maraga.
You know, President Mbeki is in the country leading the AU observation mission, and he has been meeting a number of stakeholders who are interested and have a role to play in the electoral process. We met with President Mbeki to brief him on the planning we have done to facilitate and to support the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission to mount the general elections. And we've had a good meeting. We have briefed them on our side what we have done. And I think they continue to have their meetings as we move forward.
We are very, very pleased, Minister, that everybody were requested to meet, starting with the President. Everybody has been very ready. And as you can see, the Minister, we said, Minister, we must see you. And he said, okay, I'm coming. And indeed has given his briefing. So I'm glad that everybody in the country is responding very positively.
According to the latest research findings by Infotrack, Jubilee's woman representative, Aburu Doris, is leading in the race for the Kisii woman representative seat. Results presented by researcher Mary Joki showed her to be ahead of the Orange Democratic Movement candidate, Janet Ongera, in what is widely viewed to be an opposition stronghold. The polls also showed the sitting Kisii governor, James Ongwae, to be the frontrunner in the gubernatorial race, with a popularity rating of 60.1% compared to Jubilee candidate Chris Obure's 16.9%. ODM candidate Samson Ongeri, who leads in the senatorial race with 36.9%, is followed closely by Jubilee's Charles Nyachae with 33.1%. 1,350 voters registered in the county were interviewed for the survey between the 13th of last month and the 10th of this month.
When we go to the gubernatorial seat, the ODM candidate, the residents of Kisii would give their vote to the ODM candidate. When we come to the Senate seat, they would still give their vote to the ODM candidate. But that changes when it comes to the Kisii women rep position. The Jubilee candidate is more popular. It's most popular. And you can see the margin between her, Aburu Doris, and Ongera Janet. So I think people are looking more into personality than parties, because I believe these were the same people. The same respondent who would give their vote to an ODM governor and an ODM senator would give their vote to a Jubilee women representative, Jubilee Party women representative.
Alibaba founder and China's richest man, Jack Ma, expressed confidence in Africa's ability to leapfrog other economies through technology and homegrown companies. Speaking to young entrepreneurs at the University of Nairobi in his first visit to Africa, Ma says Alibaba's expansion strategy is hinged on working with local companies in the markets it operates in. He adds that the internet has helped smaller companies in China grow to compete at the global scale, and this can also happen in Kenya. Ma is visiting Kenya and Rwanda in his capacity as a special advisor for youth and small businesses to the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development.
We were sending to China, and we were sending people here to train. We will work with the NCTAC, pick up the people, send to China, they get real feeling and come back. And we always send our team here too, both sides. If I choose, I would not choose to Taobao to come to Africa. I would help Africa Taobao to go to China. This is what I want. This is what we come here to help Africa products to China and Asia. And one thing I get more and more confidence that Africa continent will have companies like Alibaba and Taobao, because you need a platform technology company like us.
And finally, taking a look at the world of sports, President Uhuru Kenyatta has rewarded the Kenyan team that participated in the IAAF World Under-18 Championships. He has rewarded them with 100,000 shillings each and a 4-day holiday in Mombasa after their performance in the just concluded championships. President Kenyatta, who hosted the team for breakfast at State House on Friday, commended their performance and said he was proud of them despite their fourth-place finish. Meanwhile, the head of state has added his voice to calls for Kenya to bid to host the Diamond League event after the success witnessed in hosting the 5-day Under-18 championship.
To me, it is not the winning. To me, it is the participation. To me, it is the ability to show that Kenya can actually host an event like this. And to that, Muthe and everybody and General, I thank you. Yeah? You have put on a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful event. It shows that Kenya can hold major sporting events. To you, and I think from the feedback I have gotten from all the participants from different parts of the globe, they felt very, very, very much at home here in Kenya. They felt very, very, very much a part of the athletics community. And they really felt that they were amongst their brothers and sisters. And that also has a great deal to do with you. When you came last time, when we gave you the flag, you have delivered on your promise. Pongezi sana. Pongezi.
And that's a wrap-up of the day's top stories. I've been your host, Angela Wamboi. For more on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV.